Diggins dominates again as Krueger crafts out a way to win in Canada. The FIS World Cup cross-country tour has returned to the 1988 Olympic venue of Canmore for the first time in 8 years. All the athletes made it, but the Swiss timing device didn't, and a 10k time trial had to become a 15-kilometre mass start. Diggins, Anderson, Carlson set the pace early on, but at the halfway point, only 18 of the 52 starters were still in contention. Alpine winner Lauchley led the uphills, and Diggins destroyed the field on the downhills, eventually shaking off all but Delphine Claudel of France. Perfect positioning from the American gave her pole position going into the last 150. She became the first American woman to win 6 races in one season and extended her lead in the overall World Cup. A brilliant second from Claudel of France and a 110th podium for Norway's Heidi Weng. So Diggins winning in 40.26, only 8 seconds separating the top 8.
That was really exciting, and I've been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. I have a lot of family members out there, my parents, my grandma, my mom and dad-in-law, so it was so fun to be able to race like that in front of them.
Close but comfortable for Diggins, 340 clear in the overall. USA have now won the last 6 distance races in freestyle. The balance of power has shifted in cross-country skiing. The last 32 distance races, but it was the red of Austria that made the first move. Vermeulen trying to get away early. Krueger waited until 7.5 before he hauled the Austrian in and made his own move. By 11.3 he was 22 clear, and effectively the race was on for second place. Vermeulen, Anderson, Mock, Berman, Chapaz all looking for a spot on the podium. But Krueger too far clear. He hung on despite the pace he set early on. A winning time today of 36.06 from Krueger. Amundsen back on the podium for the first time since his Tour de Ski victory. And Vermeulen, who was 4th on the Alpine, he was 4th in Ruka, deserves his first visit to the top 3. It takes guts to go from 7.5 out. Krueger, a well-earned victory.
The last lap was tough. I fear that I've used a little bit too much energy earlier there, but luckily the gap was big enough.
And the gap for Amundsen looks big enough at the top of the overall table. 375 points clear. Sprints tomorrow. Klæbo's closing in on his 100th podium. Norway now have 399 individual World Cup wins. There could be a little bit of history made on the Canmore tracks tomorrow.